Welcome people, I am back with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about already prepared, basically, about, the creation, how it's set up, to where everything takes care of itself. Okay, you know how humans make too much technology, where technology is good, but too much of it, or rather, I can't really say too much, but more like if it replaces the natural order, that's when it's bad. Yeah. You remember the landfills, the trash that fills up on the, out on the world. They have so many landfills that messes up the environment. Where so much trash is put. Now, get this, people. The natural trash cans of nature that God already set up, right, is pigs, hogs. They eat the trash that we have no use for. You gotta understand, pigs and hogs are designed to eat anything. Anything, no matter what it is. They'll just gobble it up. We never had to make landfills or trash cans because we could just feed what we don't need, or that needs, what needs to be recycled to the pigs, to the hogs, see? They're a natural garbage dump. And not just them, any bottom feeder that exists is a living garbage dump. They're created to consume waste, everything. So basically, everything that exists, the creator has a solution for everything. Everything is designed to take care of itself. That's just how it is. When humans create garbage dumps or try to replace the natural order, basically they're using technology to try to replace what's already naturally here, and that's when it's wrong, because all they're doing is causing too much disruption, of the balance, basically. Yeah, we don't have to have landfills. All we have to do is take our trash to the pigs and the hogs of the nature. Yeah, and they eat all of that, and then they poop it out, and it's fertilizer to the soil, because everything recycles. That's the thing. There are predators eating animals to keep the species balanced. And the animals eat grass to keep the growth of the grass balanced. Ooh. So yeah. So everything is a circle of life, and everything takes care of itself. So there are technology that's not necessary, that exists. Yeah. Like I said, technology is a beautiful thing, but when people make technology to try to replace the natural order, that's when it's bad, because, we don't need the garbage dumps or landfills. Just feed that stuff to the pigs, Also, our poop, when we poop, can be used as fertilizer, just like animal poop. So by flushing it down the drain, we're secretly giving all that stuff to the system, which they secretly salvage to use for plants and to grow things. And they'll also use it just to mess up the natural order, the poison things in the ocean and all that. Like, they will just have things go, be dumped into places they're not meant to be, and just simply mess up their environment. Yeah. And just like the chemtrails that they fly with their planes, in the sky, they're trying to control the weather and mess with the environment. But humans are only allowed to do things to a certain distance. But that's all I'm saying. So keep in mind, people, everything that you can think of, there's a solution for it naturally. Yeah. Now, for example, if a person wants to lose pounds that he's gained, right, like fat, he could do it. It's so easy. He can do it in like a few different ways. Like, for example, you can run laps or just simply walk out in the sun and sweat. Sweating is purifying your body. Yep, you sweat, and the toxin gets out. Whatever your body don't need, it escapes through your sweat. It's not just pooping and peeing. It's also your sweat glands. Yep, this is why they want us to eat pork, so that way we are what you eat. So when you eat pork, it will not only raise your cholesterol, but it will take away your sweat glands over time. And then you lose your ability to sweat, and that's what causes you to get cancer or any kind of other diseases, because you can't sweat out the toxins. Yeah. The body our body's really designed to recycle, basically. When you sweat, you lose the extra weight. When your body growls, it's not because you're hungry, it's because it's taking the energy it's stored for later, from food you ate, to be used right now. That's pretty much what it does. Yeah. And if you have no fat in you, then there's no food in your storehouse. So therefore, next time your body growls, then you're definitely starving. Because that's when the body starts eating itself. That's why it's good to have fat on you. So that way, you can keep food in the storehouse, basically, of your body. That's all what fat is. It's just the body storehouse. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. Everything is really. It's everything is easy when you think about it. Like for example, they make it so that you brush your teeth. Humans wasn't always brushing their teeth. You know where that came from? That just came from complicating life. People will just like make technology that didn't have to be made just to complicate certain things. Just to complicate life. Like for example, we had no need to brush our teeth because our teeth has bacteria. Saliva, all of that. That's designed to clean our teeth naturally. It recycles. As long as we don't keep eating things that we don't eat, like that's bad for us, or if you don't eat too much of something that will cause an imbalance. You know what I'm saying? We have to eat everything in a certain balance. So, but all I have to say is this: because we have saliva, it cleans our mouth. Yeah, yeah, and it kills the bacteria that doesn't belong there. Our teeth can just clean itself. Have anyone told you that? All you have to do is drink water, stay balanced, and that's that. Yeah, your body has all the ingredients to clean itself out. To take care of itself. Yeah, yeah. Because the Creator made everything to have a perfect balance, and how it thrives, how it stays purified. Untampered with, how things just yeah, yeah, everything takes care of itself. I'm telling you this, people. So yeah, the reason why they say brush your teeth because they want us to brush it so much to where it causes an imbalance. Because if you do something that your body does naturally, and pretty much you're going overboard and you're causing an imbalance, basically. So yeah, yeah. Because the truth is, this knowledge just came to me at the moment. See how the Creator could tell me things at any moment? I didn't know this until the Creator just said it to my mind. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna say it now. Guess what? The Creator just told me something, so I'm gonna just go ahead and say it in this video. Basically, when you brush your teeth, you're causing an imbalance, and what it does, it kills your saliva. It kills parts of your mouth that's there to keep things balanced. So by brushing it, you're basically secretly you're hurting your teeth, and you don't know it. The doctors, the world system have methods of keeping people secretly sick, so that way they can keep treating them and making more money off of them. Yeah, they'll treat you, but they'll never cure you. They'll just keep you healthy enough to where you'll still get sick, and then they'll be like, "Oh, take this and that and that." Yeah, yeah. Cause you understand a lot of the stuff people use. Y'all don't realize what's in those products and what they're meant to do. Yeah, they're meant to just keep you on balance constantly. But anyway, by brushing your teeth, you're hurting your teeth. Brushing your teeth have become normalized. Yeah, it basically are flossing your teeth. So you're pretty much doing things that your teeth does naturally, and that causes an imbalance, and then your body starts. This is why a lot of people end up damaged as they get older. Like I'm saying, when you become an old man, you don't become damaged by default. That's a lie society tell you. There are old people right now in another, we call it. I may mention this in the islands. There are men who climb trees like they did as a child. Yeah, they still do it all the way up to their last breath as an old man. See that? Exactly. When you walk around like this, or hurt or walking slow, have nothing to do with being old. That's just because you damage yourself unknowingly by believing the lies of the world system. You've been using products that was never meant to be used. You literally damage yourself, and this is why when you become an old man, everything about you hurts and is unbalanced. Because it depends on what you do in your youth. That's all I can say. This is why there are people who are old and they're good looking. There are dudes right now out there that's 80, 90, or even 120, and they look really good and they're still strong. They can climb trees like nothing. They can run around. It was as if they're not old. Exactly, because in real life, old people, the way you think every person becomes that way. Nah, that's a lie. When you're old, you're still fully healthy like you were in your youth. It doesn't change. It just depends on what you did that damage you or not. So, because like I said, and then when you reach the end of your lifespan, it's not pain or you can't help yourself. You're still fully in control of your body like you were in your youth. You don't need help all the way up to your last breath. When you reach the end of your lifespan, all it is just like going to sleep like a baby. You're like, yeah, yeah. You basically, can you understand? There are old people that don't need anybody's help like they were in their youth. And then there are old people that do need people's help because they damaged themselves because of what they did in their youth. And number two, the mistake is people think every old person is this way. That's why people say, "Who will take care of me?" In fact, it's wrong to have children just to expect them to take care of you. That is wrong. Your children are to have their own personality, and they're not you. And your job as a human is to be an example to them, since you're the one that brought them into this world. You're supposed to be an example of a human to them. That's it. You're not supposed to be having them just for the sake of taking care of you in old age. That's a lie that society tells you, because society brainwashed you into thinking that being old means that you can't help yourself and that you need other people to help you and walk you around. No, that only applies to people who damage themselves throughout their life. Smoking, drinking, even if they don't do that, just using products that causes an imbalance that they're unaware of. And that's actually what makes them sickly. And yeah, it's that individual's fault only. Yeah, if they were aware not to see by the system and just use the natural order, then they'll be able to be the same as when they were young, as an old person. When they're old, they will continue not needing anyone's help. No cane, no walking with a cane, none of that. They'll be healthy until, when people out there say that they don't need other people, that's the reality. Like, a lot of people, I hear people say, well, just wait till you're an old man and you'll have nobody. Actually, that only applies to people who damage themselves. People who don't damage themselves are healthy for a lifetime. So there are people who literally don't need other people. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it doesn't matter what age you are. You could be at the end of your lifespan and you're still healthy. But when you die, it's like going to sleep, because you left, the world being natural. You didn't, use projects that cause pain or cause you pain. You basically are just living naturally. And when you reach the end of your lifespan, it will be like going to sleep like a baby. Yeah, you'll be like sleepy and you go to sleep and that's it. There's no pain. It's just going to resting in peace. So yeah, I wanted to expose, the lies of the products and stuff that they try to push onto people in this day and age, All brushing does is cause an imbalance, because the body takes care of itself. If the body can't fulfill its task the way it was meant to fulfill, then that task is going to become wasted energy and cause trouble in the body, because the energy needs to go somewhere. You gotta understand. So you gotta let your body do what it's meant to do. And then when it comes to the stress, stressing out, worrying is not natural either. You know what I'm saying? This is why the world system want to keep people in a constant state of worrying and stress and never learn. Basically staying that way for life. Because they want to weaken you and it'll increase your chance of becoming sick because of this. So basically, because you gotta understand the way our body is, like we were designed to trust the source, the creator within us. And this is why worrying and, being stressful or fatigue is not supposed to be a constant thing, because you're saying you don't trust the source. That's also what kills people. So by trusting the source, then you're allowing the body to operate perfectly 100%. And because you gotta understand, stress also kills people. Yeah, cause remember, people don't have to be stressed if they want to. They just let themselves be. Don't be stressed. And anyone that tries to cause stress, just simply ignore their existence. Don't allow it. All you gotta do is not allow it. Mind over matter, like I said before. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words don't hurt me. So you can ignore people's words or what they think or what they because see, you're only supposed to beat people up when they're dumb enough to put their hands on you. If someone gets near your comfort zone, then punch them in the face. That's it. Yeah. So any man or woman that comes near you don't trust, just simply punch them, or or just knock them down, or saying stay away from me. Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Like if you trust someone comes near your presence. Yeah. And men are not supposed to let other men get in their face too. So any man that tries to do that too, beat his ass. Any woman that tries to do that to you, beat her ass. So just simply do not allow. Don't. When people try to provoke you with words, that doesn't work unless you let it. Because words can't hurt the mind unless the mind allows it. That's what I'm saying. So understand, people. So understand your worth, man. Yeah. But anyway, your health is dependent on you. Humans have more control than they realize. I'm keeping it real. Yeah. You can live a lifespan, healthy. But how aware are you people of that? Are you people know that? Like, that's all I'm saying. Like, I know there are some people who do, but like I said, but I'm just saying, it's like you people out there who get old and hurt yourself, you caused that yourself, because not only were you creating an imbalance by not realizing what you've been putting in your body, given to you, lies passed on from parent to child, generation to generation. you also cause yourself to weaken further by worrying and fear all the time, and that's also what's killing you too. So yeah, yeah. So that adds to that too, and it makes it worse. So yeah, yeah. People who are like that have no one to blame but themselves. That's all I can say. So like I said, what else? Oh yeah, like when you drink water, right? Yeah, don't drink soda all the time. Don't like when you drink beverages or something. It's like it can't be a constant thing. You have to like drink water like more, and try to drink water more. That's the thing. Water cleanses the body, and yeah, yeah. It pretty much it also speeds up the fasting. You know, the sweat glands and all that. It speeds up it allows things to come through the sweat glands in the body a lot easier, and it makes you more like washed up. So oh yeah, this world system is literally designed to have people go crazy. It's meant to drive people mad, like lose their sanity. The people that design this world system, you gotta understand, it's not that they don't understand. It's that they designed this world system to do this, to be this way on purpose, to make you feel miserable, to make you feel like you're not worth it. The world system is designed that way on purpose. It's meant to make, yes, it basically is designed to where people will guarantee become evil. Like basically, it's designed to make you evil, like easily. Even if, yeah, they'll try to get you to think, is this how I'm supposed to be in order to live, survive? Yeah, it's all a strategy. You gotta understand. Our enemies thought ahead, generations ahead, even from hundreds of years ago, and passed on to their children. Yeah, it's the same result. So they basically, what people are doing to people, not understanding them, not treating them as a human being, all that shit is done on purpose. You gotta understand that, because they're your enemy. Their goal is to destroy you. So yeah. So you just got to realize that, yeah, the things happen on purpose. All right, the system is designed to put men down and all that because it's part of an agenda. Yeah. Because see, reality is that they say empower women, humble men, but reality is men are supposed to be empowered while women are supposed to be humble. A woman, the feminine energy is supposed to be controlled chaos, not uncontrolled chaos. While men are supposed to be empowered because that's a perfect example of our masculinity. We're supposed to be empowered and uplifted. So, yeah, we're supposed to, we're supposed to be at the top. Women are supposed to be at the bottom. It's a natural order of masculine and femininity. So, like I said, men can regulate their own emotions. Women can't because women are the embodiment of the emotion, while a man is both Y and X chromosome. Females come from men, not the opposite. There's so many lies. Remember that society tells people. There's so many lies that society tells people. So they try to reverse a lot of stuff and make it sound like the opposite. You know what I'm trying to say. Ooh, the first woman came out of the first man, and then that man puts his seed in that woman, and the baby from his seed grows in her. You know, like you put a seed in the ground, and it turns that same seed turns into a tree. It's just using the soil as the surroundings. The woman is just the soil. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Women come out of men, so as women you should be grateful. Exactly. But yeah, I have to mention that. The world system is full of lies just to keep you unhealthy and deceived. Because being deceived too is what kills you faster as well. It's like, and what makes you like, it will hurt you as you get older. That's what it boils down to. By being in a constant state of delusion. Being delusional will hurt you. Okay? It affects your physical body alongside your mental body. So you have to like wake up if you're not awake. You have to not go by what you hear growing up. A lot of stuff are lies meant to brainwash you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, man. It's like I said, wake up, man. Yeah. Like the sunlight gives energy, nutrients to all life, and it's yeah. See, everything is designed to keep things healthy and keep things balanced. Why do you think that our enemies are trying to poison the environment? Dude, they do that shit on purpose. Yeah, the bad humans who are born bad. Yeah, they do that shit on purpose. Like they don't want anybody to be happy. That's why they try to take away everything that's dear to us or that's healthy for us. That's why they're trying to poison the environment. They're trying to darken the sun. They're trying to they're using all these chemtrails, all these dude, they know what they're doing. This is just their agenda. They're trying to destroy everything. They want us to pay for everything in general. Doesn't matter what it is. Basically, if they had their way, if they're allowed to, if the wicked were allowed to go all out, they would basically make the air toxic to where you have to pay to breathe. He said, "You want this mask so we can breathe normal? You have to pay this much for this mask." So basically, they're trying to make it so they can make money off of everything. That's their ultimate goal: is to reach a point where everything is depending on money, and you can't have things for free. You know, you have to pay for everything, even breathing. The reason why they haven't gotten that far is because it's not meant for them to get that far. Yeah, that's why. You gotta understand, Everything that happens is allowed by the source, but they're, like I said, the wicked may run around all free, like, right, for now. They're not allowed to cross a certain line. That's the thing. Yeah, see? So that goes to show that the wicked is not in control, like a lot of people think. The reason why they're getting away with a lot of stuff because they're allowed to. That's it. Yeah, but it doesn't mean that they can harm everybody. Because there are people who are untouchable where the source says, oh, he's off limits. Yeah. This is why bad things can't come near me. And why I'm unbeatable too. Why I'm stronger than everybody else. And of course there's others like me, so I'm not the only one. This is why I can beat people in a fight. My super strength comes from within. This is why I'm unbeatable and why I'm smart. My knowledge can't be compared of the people of this world. If I were to go to colleges right now, I'll be making their professors look like dumbasses. Yeah, I'm saying that's the reason why I'm like that, because I'm in sync. And this is why worrying, the worrying spirit, worrying does not exist with me. Being fearful does not exist with me. Nope. That's right. So yeah. When people try to insult me, provoke me, why do I not react or care? Because I'm me, they are them. So why would I care what they say? I don't even care about their existence. Yeah, exactly. Because you gotta understand, I am myself, an individual. I care about only my existence. Everyone else is irrelevant. The only ones I take seriously are chosen ones, like me out there in the world somewhere. They're only 1% of the population I get along with, you know? Everyone else, I either don't know they exist, or I don't care if they're there or not. That's all I can say. Like, even if they try to make themselves known, I really don't care. This is why people can't hurt me, because I have to care in order to be hurt. When you care about something, you're giving your energy to it. That's what causes people to use that to try to manipulate you. You gotta understand that. Like, you gotta understand how the caring energy works. You shouldn't be pressured into caring about things. You should care about them only if you choose to, only if you want to. Yeah, what do you really like? You know your hobbies, so yeah, be your true self. Don't be a fake self. Yeah, a fake self is what's usually known as evil and abomination. The true self is known as perfection, peace, good. I'm perfect. Why? Because I'm me. I'm the definition of perfect. So, oh yeah, another lie to expose is that the saying, nobody's perfect. Nope, that's a lie. There are people who are perfect. What does perfect mean? Perfect just means you're being yourself. That's all that means. Yeah. There's so many things that have been taken out of context. There's so many things that society try to lie to us about. You know, raising us up through the school system, media. You know, from our baby to an adult, trying to brainwash us and trying to keep us brainwashed. Yeah, man. So yeah, in this video, I wanted to explain more stuff about the reality. Yeah. The Creator made a healthy ecosystem, and everything just has a natural order to it, and everything takes care of itself. The only way you'll know that is that you have to be one of the ones that trust the source. But if you don't trust the source, you would think you need something that you originally didn't need in order to be clean and healthy. Why have I never been sick? Because I don't rely on the projects that they try to promote to us and make us think it's normal. You gotta understand, what were they doing before toothbrush and the other products existed? Exactly. The people back then were more knowledgeable than the people now. They knew that everything was recyclable. Everything recycles itself. Everything balances itself. All you gotta do is just stay away from things that'll make you sick, or poison, or everything is curable too. There's no such thing as an incurable disease, you know? A lot of times when there's something that's incurable, that's just a plague from the source. So, yeah, you gotta understand, the Creator, just like there are people that are, alive and happy, there are people who are condemned and cursed, and those people get a plague, which is known as disease today. And whatever the Creator does to a person, whether good or bad, it can't be reversed. So, by a mortal, by a human. So, just letting you know why that happens. So, well, on average, anything can be, every disease can be healed. Yeah. So, like, yeah, there's no such thing. When they lie to the public saying, oh, we're trying to look for the cure for cancer. Well, that's a lie. Cancer, like any disease, no different from a flu, can be cured. But they made it sound like it's this ultimate disease that can't be cured, when actually it can't be cured. So basically, they sacrifice children and adults for a lie. They let them die just to show people that they're dying. And yeah. See that? Ain't that crazy? So yeah, a lot of people fell victim to that lie. And that's why a lot of them died. And they lost their loved ones just because it's part of the agenda to make it seem like there's an incurable disease, when actually everything is fixable, redeemable. Yeah. My earthly mother is getting healthy because I told her not to listen to what the doctor says. You know, just work out, be healthy, and she does. She did. She does. She went back to working out, and now she's healthy. Her disease, where her bones were falling apart, ended up being cured and reversed. Mom's like, whoa, yeah. I told her, yeah, because what was killing her was she didn't exercise. That's what was killing her. So, but now that she exercised, her disease has been reversed as if it's not there. See, exactly. I tell people, man. People, you guys out there, every individual is responsible for their own body. It's not just your physical, it's not just your physical body, it's your mental body, your awareness level. Because by living in fear or doubting, or being cynical, or having a what if mindset, you're making yourself sick just from that too. So you have to not only have a healthy physical body, but a mental body too. Anyway, that's why I want to mention in this video. There's a remedy for everything that exists. So technology is not bad, but when technology is made to try to replace what's already established, that's when it's wrong. Oh yeah. Like, for example, when they say shower every day, that's too much, because your body already cleans itself. Heck, so you can even just get a water bottle and spray water on yourself. And all you gotta do is stand out in the sun, and that's that. Stand outside in the sun. And then just go to a fan and just air condition. And what causes the smell of a odor of the body is unbalance. Basically, if you wear, for example, you wear an outfit, right? The outfit is tightening one side of your body, like a part of your body, because that part of the body can't breathe while the rest can't breathe. That's what causes the odor. Yeah, That's what causes stinkiness. Like, for example, you wear shoes and socks, right? The shoes and socks is what's making your feet smell, because your feet is not supposed to be sealed like that. So by doing that, not only are you weakening your feet because you're cutting off the circulation from your body, you're also producing smelly feet. That's where smelly feet comes from. Yeah. I'm saying anything in our body that smells is because the body's not breathing properly. Yep, that's it. And that's what happens when you wear tight clothes, tight of anything. Yeah, because you gotta understand, when they made up all these clothes, underwear, all these different terms, it was really just to cause an imbalance in us. To make us smell, to make us, yes, that's what causes bad smell. There's so many things to talk about, to expose, but you people get the idea. Ooh, yeah. 'Cause like I said, when you shower every day or every other day, you're doing it too much, and you're causing your body to just not use the stuff that's in the body, for what it's meant to be used, and thus the energy has no place to go, and then thus it will cause a further unbalance. Exactly. That's why I said in my early videos, be aware, be aware, be aware. You must be aware of the reality of everything, because if you're not, you're going to be deceived. Yeah. Anyway, that's the end of this video, people. Thanks for listening. My goal in my videos is just to spread awareness. That's it. Peace.